Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Red Valkyrie Presents. I am Shae the Red with my awesome co-host, CY. How you doing?
Full of taco. I'm doing great.
Oh, so you're going to fall asleep in about 5 minutes. Cool.
Yes, yes. Run everything yourself. I have done my bit for King and Country.
Yeah.
There's your banner.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Enjoy
very
your
welcome.
nap, asshole. We are here with Alan and Will. How are you two doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
I'm doing much better now that, angry bitches are backstage. Kick there. By the...
Hey, it's just us.
Yeah.
Jerk. So before we talk about the whole reason that we're here, which is Pocus Hocus 2, I gotta turn my camera on.
So I just want to say this really quickly. It is so hard not to say that title backwards.
Yeah, it is for us too, so don't worry.
It is at first, and then you kind of get the hang of it.
Okay, we need you guys' camera on if we're going to do a live reveal. I mean, then there'd be no reaction.
Okay.
There we go. All right. 3, 2, and boom!
That's
Wow.
I'm so happy.
Very cool.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, spot on.
I was like, I don't quite have that shirt. I have something kind of close to it. And I was like, I need to make horns.
It
The
works.
horns are not all cooperating.
Well, they look awesome.
You know,
Thank you.
there's a blue pill.
I know. This one needs a little...
Needs a little help. It's the middle-aged one.
Was this the first cosplay you landed on, or were you deciding between another one too?
I was looking through, and to be perfectly honest, this was the only one that I was like, okay, this is a chick and possibly doable in the amount of time that I have to prepare.
Right.
Because I'm looking at the campaign, like, as we speak, and I'm seeing stuff I'd like to do, but let's be realistic. I'm
Yeah, a little
gonna
elaborate.
need a couple months and no
Yeah.
other streams.
Right.
But this campaign looks freaking awesome, so let me quickly add it to the stream. And before we let you guys loose to kind of let us know what it's all about, I'm going to play your trailer if that works for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Hi everybody, I'm Mike Tiener, the creator and writer of Midnight Highway, Black Jackets, and other comics you never read. I'm here today with Alan Dunford and Will Radford, the creator and writers of Pocus Hocus. So I guess you guys think that you're pretty famous now. Is that what this is all about?
You know, Mike, Rene Descartes once said, I think, therefore, I am.
Alan, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Kickstarter campaign you have coming up for Pocus Hocus 2?
Well, first things first, Mike. It's f***ing awesome. The fans will not be disappointed. They're actually going to be awestruck. We're going to win the Pulitzer.
Yeah, they don't give out Pulitzers for comic books.
Well, they'll start.
Yeah, we have a few connections.
They'll write us in. But anyway, Mike, this comic book has everything. There's magic, demons, and an adorable pink bunny rabbit named Horse from the Ninth Circle of Hell. You know, something for the kids.
Are there boobs?
Well, what was the consensus on the...
On the boobs?
Yes.
I think we decided that there needs to be more research.
Right, yeah. Well, anyway, look at us. We are clearly professional writers, and these panels just speak for themselves.
What is this music?
Okay, all of that's great, but I wanted to ask you a couple questions about some criticisms that you all have received about your work.
Why?
Will raises a good point here. Why?
Well, I just think it might be good for you all to have different points of view and opinions.
But the point Will and I are trying to make here is that some opinions are just wrong.
The criticisms are wrong.
100%.
Well, opinions can't really be wrong. They're opinions.
Will, get the chainsaw.
Way ahead of you.
Okay.
That's our attempt at humor.
All right, that is a different take on on someone's trailer for their comic.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like so Eric was saying trailer's too long. It's because Eric has a 30-second max attention span.
I see.
That's only if there's cocaine involved.
Yeah. So next time, give him some cocaine and then show him 30 seconds at a time.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought normally trailers, being what, like 20, 30 seconds. I mean, that's usually the trailer length, right? Or typical trailer length. Yeah.
Yeah, about.
Yeah, it's not like the trailer for Dune was like 3 minutes or anything.
So Warren has a question for you guys. So in 6 days, the campaign is closing. Are you taking this over to Indiegogo to have an in-demand store, or?
Yeah, so that was actually something that we talked about not too long ago on Global Frequency. They we didn't even know that was a thing until like 4 days ago. And then now we're definitely talking about it. I think we're going to push for that as soon as the campaign.
Okay, just a little pre-warning. When you take your campaign from one to the other, if you carry with you the total from Kickstarter, as in you say I raised 4,000 whatever on another platform, so that your campaign isn't starting at zero. Mm-hmm. Indiegogo charges you a different percentage.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Based on that than they do if you came with a zero number. Now, they're not going to penalize you just because you had another campaign. It's entirely based on whether or not you carry over that number.
Okay, got you. Yeah, didn't know that.
So you could always do another campaign. You could do it with a flex goal. You could do it with a low goal. Try to hit the algorithm and do a 30 or 60-day campaign on Indiegogo and then flip it to in demand, which is also a possibility. And that way you can kind of sidestep the percentage gouging. So it's entirely up to you. If you don't hit a goal and you have a flex goal, you'll still get whatever money came from Indiegogo, but you cannot do an in-demand store.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if you end up doing a low goal, most people do like 500 and then see how if they can get that funded quickly, and so they can hit that algorithm, start trending in comics, and hopefully reach more people. Mm-hmm. And you could do that for 30 days or whatever if you wanted, and then turn it over into an in-demand store.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I found it.
Okay.
And second, I shall share.
As opposed to just say.
Yes. Okay.
Sounds right.
So Indiegogo charges a couple of different fees. One is a transaction fee. So every transaction that comes through costs 3% and 20 cents.
Okay.
And then they charge a platform fee. If you go in with a zero starting amount on your campaign, it's going to charge you 5%. If you carry over your total from any other platform other than Indiegogo, they're going to charge you 8%.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, you're kind of getting 8% either way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's one of them is... Oh, no, because you still get the transaction fee.
Yes.
That's right. So it's either 8% or 11%. Is what it looks like. So
Yes.
Not bad. Thank you for looking that up. Okay, so Pocus Hocus, you still have 6 days on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
Frog, you're terrible. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what this book is about?
Well,
Yeah, so Pocus Hocus is about a magician who sells his soul to demons for actual magic powers, and he does this for a purpose that is very, very personal to him. And in typical traditional, Faustian storytelling, he, comes to regret that decision. So that's the general outline for it, and it follows him. It follows Pocus Hocus as he sets out to reclaim his soul from the demons. So,
All right.
So is this guy like a Burt Wonderstone kind of guy who's? Sorry.
well, what we
We're
have,
addicted to that show.
I know, right?
I love that movie. It's hilarious.
Yeah, so what we really wanted to do was try to make a comic book that really, I guess, meshed together both of our love for comedy and horror. So we wanted to try to just make a dark comedy horror comic.
Okay. I like how this is apparently a demon who is talking to his therapist. or his sponsor for Gamblers Anonymous.
So yeah, issue 2 picks up right where issue 1 left off. So he's actually talking to Pocus right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he shows up at the end of issue 1, and he's in a little bit of a pickle. So he needs Pocus to try to get him out of it.
Yeah, I was looking at the little bit of a pickle he's in, and everything seems to be going fine. Well, whatever. Except he cheated all of them, and then this scene right here
Yep.
happens, and I'm like, of course, now that I am dressed as her, I find out that he rips an arm off of another demon and shoves it through her face and out the back of her head.
Yes,
he's discreet.
Yeah, and then he uses it as a human shield.
Yeah.
Yep, and then throws her after, because, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm glad I picked this character.
Yeah.
Who gets totally obliterated. Oh, it's ridiculous. This art looks really, really good. When did you guys create book 1?
So book 1, the campaign finished for that, I think, in was it
August? Or wait, no, it was June. It was June because we started in May and then it ran till June. I remember it was a few days actually. Before my birthday when it ended.
Yeah, so issue 1 finished. The campaign for that finished in June. We had everything sent out, and then as soon as we felt like we had enough material, we went ahead and just started the campaign for issue 2. And with this being our first comic, it was one of those we weren't sure if we should launch immediately or just give it some breathing room. So we decided to take a risk, what we felt like was a risk, and then go ahead and just launch immediately just to try to keep the awareness around Pocus, And we're just very proud of what we're doing, and we're having a blast doing it.
Yeah.
And then we get to meet people like you guys and then dress up like our characters that get a hand shoved through their face.
I got screenshots for you guys too. I don't have a screenshot of a hand going through the back of my head.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank
Sorry,
you.
it wasn't.
Shae, that's the after show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I break out all of my scab and gel blood and start doing the same shit I was doing last night.
Sounds like a party.
It's great fun. Great fun. Frog GY. So, okay, I'm just, because it's still sitting here, and I'm just going to point this out because I think it's funny. So somebody sent me this.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
It's horrendous. This
Okay.
is some of the most disgusting stuff I've ever tasted.
Wow. Yeah.
And I didn't taste it for free. People had to super chat to get me to eat this stuff.
Okay.
I just want to point out to everybody, I ripped off a hunk of this and tried to give it to my dog who eats everything. Literally everything. She sniffed it, recoiled, and then looked at me, and every time I'd put it near her, she'd move her head away like, no, I'm good.
Oh, no.
No, thank you. I was like, this dog eats literally, I caught her the other day eating a cup that had Elmer's glue in it.
Okay.
Just loving life. She tried to bite me when I tried to take it from her.
Okay.
And she won't even touch this stuff. So
Wow.
all of you who try to say that this is good, you lie. Stop lying to people. You're evil. It's terrible.
Yeah, my cat would eat it probably.
So you say that. I feel like the animals, like, they know that it's just wrong on so many levels, and they go, I know that I eat my own ass and sometimes poop, but that's a little too far.
Pickle cotton candy. That's a bridge too far.
But you know what? Shae does eat it. $20 a wad.
Yes. That is what the price was, as Frog G is reminding everybody.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's only fair, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, if I'm gonna eat all of this, it's got to buy me a plane ticket to go back home for Christmas. I'm just saying. That's stuff is vile. Anyway, your demon friend would probably enjoy it. I feel like.
maybe. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Pickle cotton candy.
He might draw the line there. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we're
we
not
haven't
really.
thought that far ahead.
He's kind of hard to predict.
His ribs are on the outside. I feel like it's not that big of a gamble for him.
Yeah, it's either a love it or hate it situation. There's no in between. So
No, there really isn't.
Yeah.
So this is awesome. How many pages before we get to the add-ons? How many pages is book 1 and book 2?
I think book 1 we finished at 21 pages, if I remember correctly, and book 2 is 26 pages.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking at standard comic floppy size. Gotcha. So the rewards are what got me the most.
Oh, really? Okay.
okay.
So the art style looks really cool. I love the tongue-in-cheek humor of like a bunch of demons gambling with souls and that whole like trying to do like a Western bar fight thing. Only it's just a lot worse than any Clint Eastwood movie I've ever seen. So much blood. But scrolling down here, and then I'm like, oh, that's a cute little amigurumi. Oh my gosh, the t-shirt.
That's what did it, huh?
Yeah.
That's what did it. Look at his eyes. They're so big.
Yeah.
So the same guy that designed the T-shirt was also the one that did the variant cover for cover B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Kit Wallace. Yeah, he's amazing artist.
I feel like that might have been the cover that I was trying to get to. I'll have to go back and look. But it's really adorable and ridiculous.
Thank you.
And I love the fact that you're like, it's Horace the Bunny. He's,
Yeah. He's in the cute little rabbit in the Ninth Circle of Hell.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
No biggie. Like, he's cute, and will probably eat you. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys have ever seen. There's a tabletop game called Malifaux.
No, I don't know of it.
So if you look up Malifaux and you look up, I can't remember exactly what the faction was that I played, but they had two characters that went together. They had Teddy and they had Baby Cade, right? So Baby Cade was this cute, demented little baby with a gigantic butcher's knife, and unless you were directly facing him as he attacked you, you couldn't retaliate, because the idea was you were standing there, you got slashed, turned around, there's a baby. So it obviously couldn't have been the evil little baby. It's a baby is not going to cut you with a butcher's knife. So if you did try to attack him, he had a move called Where's Teddy, where he could change places on the board with Teddy. Teddy is like a 6 foot tall, super demented fucking Care Bear with just the most vicious teeth ever.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Insane amount of health, really hard to kill, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you rolled those two up and made them a bunny instead of a baby and a teddy bear, that's Horace.
Yeah,
I feel like
so.
Horace just looks adorable, and then out of nowhere, his mouth grows like 10 sizes and he eats an entire cow.
Well, yeah, I tell you, you don't want to mess with him. It's.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the results would not be good. I'm not sure if what exactly would happen, but bunnies from the Ninth Circle of Hell, not ones you want to,
No, Corvinus, I don't have a tail today. Maybe next time. And I was bringing up Frog G because Frog G, how in the fuck do you have Malifaux as a link? How did you?
Google search.
No, I'm just saying, like, Frog G was like, hold on a second, I got this. He's like, Malifaux, Google it. Here you goes the link if you want to go play it. Oh, wait, I'm this poor unfortunate demon soul. This one right here, whose face has gone away.
We should have given her a whip.
Oh no! Now that we think about it,
You're thinking about it now, you're like, damn.
Yeah, we're gonna rewrite issue 2.
Yeah, instead of her doing this, she could have Laura Crofted it with a whip.
Oh,
Right,
man.
right.
And then he could have pulled it in, and as he pulled it in, just shoved the hand in her
The
face.
whole rest of the comic is just the battle between this particular demon. The demon with the whip.
This one throwaway demon in some random card game.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about a red herring. The first issue, like all that backstory was
Yes, nothing. It was just building up to this.
distraction.
No reason whatsoever. Yeah, so you've got a lot of really cool stuff here. So you got the little amigurumi for anyone, amigurumi. I always say these.
I think it's
it trips us up too.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, Amber.
Well, get in here and pronounce it right. She makes these, so she knows. You got the really awesome T-shirt that I love to death and cannot wait to wear everywhere. And I have one question on the T-shirt. On the back of it, does it have the logo?
No, we just have
Damn it.
Yeah, just the print on the front. Because we made these T-shirts that we're wearing. These were the add-ons for the first campaign.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, so then we just did that.
yeah.
It would have been cool. Okay. And you've got your various covers, which are phenomenal. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, like, what made you go with the various creators that you got for these covers?
Yeah, so for Kit's cover, for cover B, he did a variant cover for us for issue 1 as well that, blew us away completely. Yeah. So then naturally it was, hey, if you're free, do you care to do another one?
And somehow
he said
did,
yes.
yeah.
He's very busy. He works on his book Good Boy, and he's got a bunch of other stuff going on, but he still made time for us, which we really appreciated. And Mark, he has always done comic books. He's done character designs for some friends of ours. So then we approached him, asked him if he wanted to make a cover because we loved his superhero art style. And we thought that would be a really cool variant just to kind of have what looks like a movie poster for Pocus.
Gotcha.
So, very movie poster.
Yeah, so that's why we have the lettering at the top and everything. We just wanted it to look like, coming this summer.
Yeah.
And then, Brian did another cover for us, which is cover D. Mm-hmm. This was the runner-up for all the designs that Brian sent to us, and it was a very close runner-up for what we wanted to be our main cover. So we said, you know what? It's so close. Let's just go ahead and just do 2 covers from Brian.
Nice.
Yep. And we just love the idea of the puppet strings.
Yeah.
On the demon with Pocus.
I mean, it is very fitting. I was gonna say the kit cover. I'm really digging this, like, Happy Tree Friends meets Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, thank you. Yes, yeah, we love this pop art, and we just love, like you said, the Happy Tree Friends stuff. Like, we're into dark humor like that, and we think Kit's cover really just captured the what the hell am I looking at moment.
Yeah.
Well, and I really love how it's all just bursting out of Pocus's hat here, especially as CY would appreciate the gigantic tentacle coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's your favorite cover, CY. It has
how you know me.
Just for you.
In his opinion, there's no other cover.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's it. All right, so then you also have a black and white version. Is that so the entire comic book is black and white?
Yeah, so this add-on is something that we really wanted to do to kind of pay tribute to all the hard work that Brian has done.
Yeah.
So we're treating this comic book, this add-on, the black and white version, like it's a silent film. There's not going to be any lettering in the comic. It's all of Brian's sketches that he did before the coloring was laid out. Just so that way everything just breathes and we can just look at what we think is fantastic art for issue 2.
So in other words, this is the artist edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Look at you guys with the glow in the dark enamel pin.
Yeah, and they Yeah, they glow in the dark super quick too, like deceptively fast.
We were surprised.
It's not one of those you have to hold to the light for 40 seconds and then kind of like look at it. This is one of those. It's plug and play. It's ready to go.
Yeah, I took it I took it into my room when they first got here and closed the door to see how the pins were, and it just boom. I was very pleasantly surprised. So
Awesome.
be careful with those. They're
they're dangerous.
they're a little they're a little. You might
Little
want to have
intense.
some like Spanish wraparound sunglasses before you
Nice. All right, and then you have the Emily print.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was made by artist Stephanie Mooney. She actually did a variant cover for us for issue 1 as well.
Yeah.
And we had the print before on issue 1, and we loved it so much we wanted to bring it back over for issue 2
Very cool.
to give it to opportunity for people who haven't really had a chance to check out issue 1 yet. Because I think the thing that we're kind of learning as creators, because like I said, this is our first go at this. Issue 1, the campaign, we felt like we had overwhelming support, and it's amazing to see that. But when it comes to issue 1, it's a lot of just friends and family donating to you, like, oh, how cute, Alan and Will made a comic. But then whenever you get
Oh, pat you on the head.
how cute.
Yeah.
But then you get to issue 2, and then we do not know 99% of the people that have backed.
Right.
Which has
That's
been
awesome.
Which has been
Incredible.
awesome because it makes us feel like we're doing something right in the indie community.
Yeah.
Right.
And just getting feedback, and then and we're here talking to you guys.
Very cool. All right, so you also have a soul binding contract. What's that?
Okay, so this is an add-on that I guess it's on the $125 tier. It's the Faust tier. So what we wanted to do with this was have a lot of fun with it. So anyone that backs that tier, we'll send you a message after everything's done, ask kind of what your hobbies and interests are, and then Will and I are going to put our little demonic heads together and write a custom soul binding contract.
Right. Yeah. Well, we're actually going to summon demons to write it for us. Okay. Yeah. But
Cheap
I mean,
labor.
I'm supposed to tell them that part.
yeah, I mean, the bottom line is you'll get a contract, and it will be very, very authentic. So
It'll be binding.
buckle
Yes,
up.
yes.
Yeah.
All your souls are belong to us.
Right.
Terrible. All right, so you have a.
All your
just
base.
read-
Yeah.
I just read the thanks blank. Now watch me saw Will in half.
Yeah. That's that'll
That'll
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
that
Definitely.
Yeah,
what you going with?
I think the big thing that we've learned too, especially from issue 1, we want to try to have as many personalized things as possible for people that back us at higher tiers, and
Yeah.
just to do everything we can just to show everyone how much we appreciate them.
Right.
So just even doing like a custom soul contract or just a custom magic trick video, it's definitely going to be awful. So go in knowing that.
So
We're
it's
yeah.
gonna be basically like the whole like, oh, I'm gonna like chop my finger off. And you're like, oh, whoa. You're like,
yeah, well-
I'm like not even doing it right. You're just like,
No, not exactly. We're going to chop fingers off. Like
Yeah.
okay.
We
We're
are-
doing it wrong. We're doing
we
it
are
the dangerously wrong
we're
way.
committed to this. Yes, absolutely. So
Make
we
sure that you
found
can still write later.
we have found a few apotemnophiliac volunteers, and we're going all out. So you get what you pay for, man.
Oh my goodness. All right, and then Bad Bug is your imprint, correct?
Yeah, so Bad Bug is the publisher that picked us up.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Mike Teener, he is the kind of the one that really helped us get started with everything.
Like
He
mentored us through it.
Yeah, he pointed us in the direction of the whole team. So Brian, Jason, Dave, we have everything to thank because of him. And so we have a Bad Bug collection just to kind of have the whole library together for anyone that's interested in that.
Very cool. Awesome. All right, so we've gone through all of that, and you know what? I'm just going to go through your tiers here because I'm going to be wholly honest. I hate trying to scroll through Kickstarter.
Oh,
with
yeah,
this
we
stuff.
do too,
It's
which is why we made it like this.
so annoying.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go through your tiers, and you guys just kind of talk about each level for us.
Yep. So tier 1, ta-da! It's just simple base tier. It's just your PDF for issue 2.
Mhm.
Yep, and then we have Presto, which is obviously issue 1 and issue 2 together.
Pretty easy catch up tier, just
Yeah, for those who are ready to experience this world with us. And then naturally we have Shazam right after that, and it's the physical copy, just the cover A, and then the PDF. And then I think this is the one that's the fun one, right? This is the one where we get to pick which cover you want out of the variant covers, as well as get the PDF.
Awesome.
And so this one right here, I think that this one is, in our opinion, the best catch-up tier.
Mhm.
Just from you get a copy of issue 1 and issue 2 physical, as well as digital.
I think that this is that's what I ended up getting, because it's like I really want. But here's the thing: so if you get this, you're getting the cover A's for both issue 1 and issue 2, correct?
Correct.
Okay, which means you have to then add on the other ones. Just people who don't know, just add them on.
it's worth it.
Okay, so then we have all the variant covers on this one. So it's
Shae,
all 4 covers and the PDF of 1 and 2.
What's distracting you on the floor? The dog has been put away.
Would you just worry about yourself for a second? What the fuck is wrong with you?
The pickle cotton candy is multiplying on the floor. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's
living
It's having a
organism.
mind of its own now.
It's the rug. It really ties the room together.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so you have a retail tier.
Yeah, so what we wanted to do with the retail tier was just really give, I guess, kind of those a chance to have nice stocking stuffers for the holidays coming up, and to give gifts to friends and family ultimately. So you get 5 copies of each of physical 1 and physical 2, and those who run local comics shops, they'll actually have some inventory then.
Give your family the gift of demons.
Yeah.
Right? You know what? It's funny you say that, because this is actually something that I could probably give my mom and dad, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, this is great, thank you."
Well, that's
nice.
awesome.
That's
Like
yeah.
Well, then tell them we said hello.
Yeah, can they adopt us? I mean,
my parents are hilarious. I did I've done a couple different paintings and stuff, and the ones that my mom is like, so are you selling prints of that? Can I get one? They're all dark.
That's
and
awesome.
trippy. I think one of them was fan art for Lumina Vox, which is a pastel colored eldritch horror.
okay.
So there's these giant eyeballs and these huge decrepit hands with giant nails reaching up for this girl. My mom's like, "Oh, it's so pretty," and I'm like,
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
You know
Sounds
what?
fun.
I love you, Mom. Never change. And she's like, I'm too old to change. This is just it now. Yep, there you go.
God, I love that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really,
killer.
really cool. Yeah, I'm a big
Thank
fan of
you.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom legit, after I showed her, she was like, "So are you selling prints of that?" Or I was like,
I am now.
"Why?" She's like, "I just really like it, and it'd be nice if maybe for Mother's Day." So I sent her a metal print of it. I went and had somebody printed up a metal.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's so much better than, "Sweetie, are you okay?"
yeah.
better reaction.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Yeah.
My mom knows that I'm not okay, and she's like, "But really, I'm not either." So,
Well, really, no one
Who
is.
is?
it's in the family.
Yeah.
We're all crazy.
If we're being
Whatever.
honest. Yeah.
Yes, and thank you, Frog G. That is now finally, after many months, on the fucking Birch store. It only took me
Nice.
months after I did it. Okay, so Alakazam.
Yep, we got the physicals we have all the variant covers for issues.
Nice.
Yeah, 1, 2. So I think it's 7 covers altogether. Yeah, it would be 7. Okay.
Awesome.
Yep.
Might have to.
When you
change
can't
this
get enough of Pocus just one time, you gotta have it 7.
Right, yeah. When one isn't enough,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Bad Bug bundle, kind of like what we talked about earlier when we went through the Bad Bug thing. So this is just the whole library that's
Yeah.
available right now.
Yeah, nice introduction to that label. So
Very cool.
And then, voila! So, yeah,
yeah, I really like this tier.
You want to go ahead and take it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically, so it's, you get a physical copy of, issue 2 with covers A, B, C, and D. PDF of 1 and 2, the Emily print and T-shirt, and the glow-in-the-dark enamel pen. I just think it's a really cool variety. And,
smorgasbord tier, pretty much.
Yeah, it all looks very, very nice together.
Yeah, and keep in mind, too, you can plug and play. You can add the T-shirt on if you want. So, to any tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and then this is what we were talking about earlier with the custom soul contract in the video. That's the only thing that really separates this tier from the one before it. And like I said, this one's a really personal tier. Much like the Faust story, where he personally gives his soul away.
So for Pocus, you are getting, on top of everything else, a top hat, scarf, shot glass, and a wand.
Yes.
So you just become Pocus, is what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. That's what that is.
Yes.
So for $250, you could be Pocus, people. Just say.
Who wouldn't want that?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. He seems to be courting with a lot of not stable demons. I'm not so sure I want to be Pocus.
But we don't pass judgment here.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. You came to the wrong channel. We only pass judgment.
In the crossfire.
I know.
Frog G, you're better than this. You're better than these puns.
No, keep going. We love puns.
So yes, we do.
Yeah, we're suckers.
We really
are. So petty. All right, and then this is obviously what the hell is your letterer doing? Yep. Okay. Yep.
He's he's a very neat guy.
Yeah. We think he's kissing.
Yeah.
That's not the expression, Pale Rider. It's gird your loins.
Gird your loins.
Not guard. What are you, a loin bandit?
I have no comment. Awesome. So yeah, you guys have 6 days left. Oh, come on. I was obviously.
Yeah, I think it'll be 5 days left here in like 10 minutes.
Ooh. Very nice. I'm happy that you've already hit your goal, which is great, because this looks like a really fun, just kind of ridiculous.
That's a good way to describe everything that we've ever done. So yeah.
I mean, after 5 minutes talking to you guys, I would describe anything that you go near as ridiculous.
Yeah.
It feels accurate.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
I mean, there's this.
Yeah.
You're here. This is ridiculous. I don't know. It's all just crazy.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that you guys have done this really well. Normally when we do, I'm always a little hesitant with Kickstarter campaigns, and there's 2 big reasons as to why. One, I hate with a passion their interface and how they take money. Like, let me pay you and just take it then, so I don't have to remember 22 days later that you're going to take money from me, because that legitimately sucks.
Yeah, that was one thing that we found out from Indiegogo, because they take the money immediately, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They do. They take it instantly, which I love.
Yeah.
The other thing that always is a little off-putting with Kickstarter is normally on Kickstarter, there are 50 variant covers for every book.
Mm-hmm.
And it's overwhelming. And when you're someone like me and you're just like, I just want the good book, and just leave me alone. Let me have this. Please. It's all that I need. It gets a little frustrating, but I think that you guys have done this where you have a good variety. There's a couple different covers, but it's nothing too crazy. You've got, 4 covers that you can pick from, and they're all really very different from each other. They all have very different feels, and they kind of hit different people. So, if you're really wanting you've got the movie poster style, you've got the happy tree friends going away. You've got just a good variety for somebody who's I think the main cover's okay, but I really like this other one a little bit better. So I think that you definitely
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You've done well.
That's good news.
Yeah, because I think that was one of the big things that we really wanted to do, and we tried to do it with issue 1 as well, was we wanted the variant cover to be a variant. We wanted it to be as drastically different without completely taking away from the feel as possible.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing that I am disappointed about is I don't see patches. That's upsetting.
Patches. We gotta make a note of that. But,
I'll
they do have a
just get
pin.
over it.
yeah,
They do have a pen.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine if they did either Horus or the logo, but glow in the dark?
Yeah, so
Interesting.
it's one of those things where, it's a lot of forward thinking, and you learn with every campaign how to go forward.
For issue 3, we will include that in our "Leave Me the Bleep Alone" tier.
Yeah.
That will be that just for you.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. I'm just saying that as a patch would be the cutest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, we appreciate this feedback because we want to learn what people really like, because I think sometimes it's a gamble on, it's like, well, do we invest in all this and then no one's going to want it? Because you want to go ahead and have an early copy of it, make sure it works right and everything. So we didn't want to order a bunch of whatever product, and then no one like it,
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Patches, I do think patches is a good idea. I think that's something we haven't even talked about.
Yeah, no, it is.
I got a guy.
All right, got it. You know a guy. Good.
I know a guy. His name's Tony. He's real good people.
Oh, he's good peoples.
Nice.
He's good peoples.
All right.
Just
don't
don't
ask
ask
so
where
many
the
questions.
patch came from. Yeah,
Yeah.
back of the
you don't-
truck.
You just take it. You be happy. You say thank you, Tony. And you move on.
Yeah, Tony, I think Tony needs to work. We should work for. I think we should hire him.
Yeah, we'll hire muscle.
yeah.
Tony's our muscle now.
We want to. Right. Yeah, we'll intimidate our backers in future campaigns,
Right.
as opposed to trying to win them over with
Yeah.
tears.
Corvinus actually says thank you for using Kickstarter because it helped him save a little bit so he could push for higher tiers, which is awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And Pastmaster Dan knows me so well. I love patches. We got awesome jackets. We like to put patches on them.
Well, awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially we've got so many different patches from so many different campaigns. I'm about to need a second jacket, and I'm really excited about it. But it's just a fun kind of thing to do where you can walk out and represent,
Right. Yeah.
And Corvinus has a very good question. Do you guys have any of your art done traditionally that you could offer as original artwork?
Yeah, so Brian, he has all of our art it's saved on himself, so that's something we never thought anyone would want.
Right, but we have access to that. We have that.
Yeah.
If it's abuse or
So one of the things that thanks, Pastmaster Dan. I appreciate you.
She is made of copper, and it gets to us. Is patina?
No.
Yeah.
No.
The answer is no, but she should have been.
Yeah.
I'm not Lady Liberty. Sure.
Hold the pickle candy.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
So much cooler than
Lady Liberty.
Than Lady Liberty. I think. Yeah. The new
Lady
Liberty.
So we have Lady Liberty, who's kind of greenish in New York, and then we have Lady Oppression, forcing her pickle cotton candy on us.
Right. So in other words, like the new Lady Liberty. Then.
Pretty much.
On us mere mortals.
Yeah.
We're sending a duplicate of Lady Oppression to Australia.
Okay. Yeah.
So one of the things that I was going to say, as far as what Corvinus was getting at, we do a quarterly auction where we bring people on and they auction off their art or art from their campaigns. So if you have original artwork, that is definitely Eric in our chat buys a lot of it. Corvinus buys a lot of it. Nefarious. So the Global Frequency crew, they love original artwork, and you've got a really cool collection of art styles on this campaign. So if you have original art that you aren't trying to hold on to, and that you're not going to put up on your campaign for people to purchase that way, if you're interested, be on the lookout. I put out a tweet.
Okay.
I'll be putting it out the first week in November because our auction is going to be December 4th.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely be watching out for that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yep, and if you guys are interested, just hit me up. I can add you to the group, and we'll work it out.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's this is we try to help out creators where we can, and it helps out our viewers because we got a lot of viewers who want to get art but maybe can't afford thousands of dollars to buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Granted, some people still get thousands of dollars.
I work in an art gallery, so I totally get it.
Solid. Thank you very much, Lola. I appreciate you so much. Sai, do you have any other questions for this awesome crew? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
If I buy the tier that's like the Magician Starter Kit, do I get fishnets like Zatanna?
You can have whatever you want.
Okay.
What? Right.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll go out and get them right now.
Yeah, we'll go out and get your fish.
No problem.
There's the
Awesome.
Spirit Halloween, like right within driving distance. We'll get you
I
the
know them
fishnets,
well.
man. Don't you worry.
Perfect.
Well, guys, is there any other little bits that you want to share before we wrap?
I think just a big thank you to
Yeah.
everybody. Like I said, this is our first time doing this, and issue 2 has really been such an amazing experience for us with meeting so many cool people and just the love that this community has for creators.
Yeah.
We can obviously never repay anybody.
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
mind-blowing and overwhelming in the best possible ways.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, everyone around here really just kind of wants to see comics back to where they used to be, where comics were fun and they were a good escape, and you got to read stuff and feel like you could enjoy
Yeah. So that was
what
one
you're
of the big
reading.
things that was one of the big things we talked about with issue 1 and even going into issue 2. If we're writing it and we're not laughing at what we're writing or having fun with it, then we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, we're on the wrong track. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. This has been an absolute blast. I think
absolutely.
the book looks awesome and ridiculous. And I feel like I'm down for both of those things. Like really cool art, but also just what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's an apt description. I think.
We'll use that for a pull quote for issue 3.
Yeah, go for it. It's beautiful art. What the fuck is happening?
Beautiful and ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes.
First of
Shae the
letters.
Red.
Yeah, Shae the Red.
Perfect. I endorse this.
Nice.
Sai, as always, thank you for all of your help getting this set up. You are amazing. Couldn't do this without you.
I couldn't do it without my, very horny co-host.
How long were you waiting to say that?
I actually said it before you guys got here.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I've heard it more than once tonight. Terrible. And of course, thank you so much to the chat. You guys are why we are able to do this. You are absolutely amazing. We love you to death. Please go and share this out. Going back, they've got 5 days now. 5, that is it, to go. So make sure that you share this out and get in on it before it goes away, because who knows, maybe they won't end up bringing it over to Indiegogo. This might be the last shot that you got. You got to get in now while you can.
Got to take your shot.
Frankie, thank you for popping in to say hello and goodbye. We appreciate you so very much.
Thank you.
You guys, this has been absolutely awesome. It was so much fun having you on. And we will catch all of you wonderful people tomorrow, where we have our good friend Chub on for Mary Boys Book 2, Beef Heads.
Bye.
See you later.
Everybody.
Bye.